wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua, salam dan bahagia. Yang pertama tentunya kita bersyukur kepada Tuhan Yang Maha Esa karena pada kesempatan ini kita semua bisa berkumpul di sini. Yang kami hormati kepada Bapak Rektor, Bapak Ibu Wakil Rektor yang mewakili, Bapak Ibu Dewan Juri, Bapak Ibu Panitia dan juga tentunya kepada para peserta yang berbahagia. Hari ini kita akan mengikuti speech contest bersama-sama. Ini merupakan pertama kali kita selenggarakan dalam rangka kegiatan Dies Natalis UST yang ke-68. Kegiatan ini kami selenggarakan ke dalam dua kategori. Yang pertama kategori mahasiswa internal UST dan yang kedua kategori SMA SMK senasional. Untuk kategori mahasiswa UST kami sangat menginginkan sekali untuk seleksi keberlanjutan lomba ini karena pada dasarnya kami menseleksi untuk mempersiapkan bibit-bibit unggul di UST untuk nantinya kami persiapkan di level ASEAN bahkan internasional. Salah satunya MC kita pada pagi hari ini Mbak Hilda, beliau merupakan memperoleh juara 2 pada kegiatan speech contest yang diselenggarakan di Tepsatri Ratjabat University di Thailand. Tepuk tangan untuk Mbak Hilda. Dan untuk kegiatan yang diikuti oleh mahasiswa UST saat ini diikuti oleh 20 mahasiswa UST yang mana lolos seleksi sebanyak 15. Dan yang kedua, kegiatan speech contest ini juga diikuti oleh peserta dari SMA SMK senasional yang mana kami targetkan 20, namun saat ini sudah diikuti oleh 22 peserta on-site dan ada 3 peserta pre-recorded. Harapannya calon mahasiswa UST ini juga nantinya bisa berkompetisi dengan baik mengolah skill keterampilan di dalam bahasa Inggris. Dan ke depan kami sangat berharap sekali kegiatan-kegiatan ini di Dies Natalis yang ke depan bisa diperbanyak dari segi kuantitasnya. Kami juga sangat berterima kasih sekali kepada panitia, kurang lebih 2 bulan kami mempersiapkan kegiatan ini, namun ternyata animonya sangat luar biasa sekali. Dan selamat datang adik-adik di kampus UST ini. Yang terakhir kami mengucapkan terima kasih tentunya kepada Dewan Juri, Profesor Dr. Anda Haji Suwarsi Madya MA PhD, Dr. Anda Titik Mutiah PhD, dan juga Bapak Eko Yulianto STMBA yang juga telah bersedia meluangkan waktunya untuk menjadi juri pada pagi hari ini. Kami juga berterima kasih kepada panitia yang terlibat untuk mempersiapkan kegiatan ini. Selamat bertanding kepada adik-adik semua di sini. Tampilkan yang terbaik, dan akhir kata, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam.
Thank you for Mr. Reza Bayu Kurniawan for the opening remark.
Just imagine that this is your heart. At the first, it looks still nice, and then I'll give a pressure on it. This is for you are too fat, and this is for you are too skinny, you are not beautiful, you are silly, dumbass, coward, loser. In the end, they try to fix it by saying, I'm sorry, it's just a joke, please don't be offended. Don't take it too serious, man, I just play around. And this is the result, the wrinkled paper. Even though we have tried so many times to apologize and generalize it, but it still leaves a mark. From this simple example thing, bullying built up. So, what is the definition of the bullying? Bullying is the behaviors that focus on making someone else feel inadequate or focus on belittling someone else. Bullying includes harassment, physical harm, repeatedly demeaning speech, and effort to exercise another person. Bullying is done with the intention of bringing another person down. There are 4 varieties of the bullying. They are the physical bullying, verbal bullying, emotional bullying, and cyberbullying. There are also the number of effects that come with the bullying. They are the standard social development, the obvious physical problems and injuries, depression, drug use, or even can lead to suicidal behaviors. Realizing the dangerous effects of the bullying, as a young generation, we should make profound action, hand in hand together to prevent bullying in our environment. The first one is necessary for school to strengthen the counseling system. The institution, especially school, takes part in this case. The counselor has responsibility to make sure students' mentality in healthy condition. They should be more sensitive about the signs of the bullying and resolve it as soon as possible before it goes any further. And secondly, it's also necessary for school to promote students' awareness of living in harmony. By doing so, students will realize the importance of keeping unity and solidarity to each other. This way could be applied by creating small teamwork on making a project in order to build up the relationship. And the last, we have a contribution on making cooperation and social interaction positively. It became our responsibility to change the future, be brighter, and stay away from any bullying. We believe that by a little change we make today could give a big impact for several years later. That's all from me. Thank you very much for your attention. A hand loses nothing by holding other's hand. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for an amazing speech of contestant number 2. And now we move to contestant number 3.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, judges. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given us His blessings and mercies, so we can attend today in a good condition. I also want to thank to the Master of Ceremony for giving me opportunity to deliver this speech. My name is Sinta Nur Anggraini. I'm from Senior High School Dukun. On this occasion, I'm going to talk about bullying. Well, everyone, do you know what is bullying? Yes, bullying is when people repeatedly and intentionally use words or actions against someone or a group of people to discuss distress and risk to their well-being. So, bullying is killing. That's a fact. Bullying can kill someone's soul, someone's confidence, someone's mentality, someone's future, even someone's life. Bullying can hurt someone, and the impact of that pain can last a lifetime. So far, bullying is still a stupid thing and a crime that persists in our lives. Bullying is still a legacy that lasts from generation to generation. Like a defect that has always exists throughout the history of human life. Until today, this second, it's still happening, and that's a fact. You can open your cell phone, searching on the internet or any social media by typing about bullying. Bullying. Or you don't even need to bother searching by typing the word. You have been shown the facts, example of this. I have data here, so please pay attention and listen to me. Bullying can happen anywhere, in various places and various medias, with various methods and means, both in person and online. Bullying can be done by anyone, and anyone can become a victim. So my question is everyone able and willing to fight bullying? Our generation, our friends, up to this moment, many are still happens. And that's slowly killing our generation. And once again, that's a fact. A fact that a crime called bullying is still persists in our lives. There's no room whatsoever for bullying. Let's create a happy and comfortable life for others, where every child grows into an adult does not feel what's called about bullying, either as perpetrators or victims, but grows up with kindness and empathy. Let's make it a fact. As Ki Hajar Dewantara said in his philosophy of education, to fight bullying, we can start from family, school, and society. So, fight bullying, spread kindness, take a stand against bullying. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
communicate with someone in around the world. But many people not use social media in a positive way. Many of them using social media to cyberbullying. It's, it's totally wrong and digress from the actual purpose, right? Ladies and gentlemen, the bullies usually bully their victims with the hate speech, terrifying threats, or spreading hoax about them. It can cause uncomfortable and maybe their victims will be doing something bad. Ladies and gentlemen, the victims happy with their life, confident with their body, with their personality, and there's something favorite. But when the bullies come with the hate speech, terrifying threats, or their hoax about them, everything will be changed. The victims will be depression, anxiety, or stress disorders because of them. Or maybe the worst possibility, the victims will be attempted or suicide because of the sadness or the worthlessness that haunting them. Someone saying that is your mouth is your fire. That's meaning whatever we type will be influenced on someone. So we should be carefully and be wise on technology uses, especially social media uses. Probably that's enough for this occasion. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for a speech of contestant number 4. Now we move to contestant number 5.
Everything seems to be going against you. Remember that the airplane against. So, hello everyone. My name is. Today I will talk about what bullying is, why bullying, how to deal. First off, what is bullying exactly? Bullying is when people both and physical cause emotional. Often happens among teenagehood and children. More often than not, all parties involved have a higher risk of obtaining depression. Now, in that sense, why would someone bully? They might learn this from home, albeit from abusive parents and or siblings. Now, the reason might be because they're just more aggressive, impulsive, and dominating by nature. Now, I do believe bullying is something no one should ever do, as in worst cases, bullying as an adult puts you directly behind jail. As a victim, I believe the first thing you should do is tell a trusted adult, tell your parents. You should do or the bully and walk away. Don't let their words head. Don't give them that is being them. Fight back if you must. Remember to only fight back as a last resort option. Another thing you should do is talk to someone about it. Talk to it with your best friend, your parents, your siblings, or your guidance counselor, or your teacher. Just talk to someone about it. Listening.
Thank you for contestant number 5. For contestant number 6, are you ready? Time is yours.
Yes. Dear the judges, dear the committee, dear all contestants, and dear all the audience. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Morning all. Do you know an interesting fact about bullying? First, there are 41% of students are being bullied in just 1 month. There are 3 out of 4 have suffered from bullying. The most horrible things is there are 40% of students committed suicide because of bullying. Here, I'm Adna from SMA Negeri 3 Klaten, and I will accompany you to talk about the cause of bullying, effect, and the solution that we can do as a student and as a citizen. So, what do you exactly know about bullying? What is bullying is? So, bullying is a harmful gesture, a harmful words, or harmful actions towards the others. So, have you ever wondered why do people bully? Why do friends bully? Bully can be both perpetrators and victims at the same time. In that case, it could be happen that they have some negative mechanism, so they have to bully each other peers. As I've said above, what is the effect of the bullying on the victim itself? The victim can have depression, traumatic disorder, or in the worst way, they will have suffer from addiction, suicidal thoughts, and in the worst extreme way, they will have commit suicide. So after hearing that effect of the bullying, what can we do as a citizen and as a student? To the government, please make a degree about bullying. Please make a safe environment for us. Please make a school program to say no about bullying by the help of the social organization and the Ministry of Law and Human Rights. The second one is school. Please, to school make a program say no to bullying. Please encourage their self to have some mental social. And I think that's all from to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you for contestant number 6. Now I allow contestant number 7 to come on stage.
Hello, dear judges, and to all the participants who come in today's competition. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa University for giving me this great opportunity to follow this amazing competition. So today's topic is about stop bullying and save our young generation. Hello, my name is Batikan Isabella. I'm representing Stella Deuce 2 Yogyakarta Senior High School. So people keep asking me, what is bullying? Is it bad? Will it affect to our young generation? So I actually have been bullied back in the past. But before I tell you my story, I like to answer the question that has been asked. So bullying is an aggressive behavior among age-school children, and it happened once or have the potential to happen more than once. Well, bullying have a big bad effect to our young generation because it includes a lot of actions such as making threats, making rumors, and also attacking someone physically. So, where and when bullying could happen? Well, it could happen anywhere, but most of the time it could happen during or after school hours. We need to remind to our young generation to stop bullying If we don't stop, it could make a big bad effect to the people who have ever been bullied. They could experience negative physical, social, emotional, academics, and also mental health issues. And most likely to experience, most likely to experience, like example, anxiety and also depression, and have the increased feeling to loneliness and sadness, and also create most likely to have depression and anxiety, and could make them stress and don't want to go out to the world and don't want to see the world, that everyone should think that you're not that bad. And after all the explanation, I like to tell my experience. Well, I actually have a bad experience about bullying. I got bullied because that I'm not smart, pretty, and I'm not rich. And by that, I'm scared being friends with anyone till now. And I couldn't sleep very well and had too much overthinking from what that happened to me. So after all of that, so how are we gonna stop our young generation from bullying? To stop our young generation from bullying, let us think and do what we should, us young generation could do. Like, let us treat people with some respect. And let us stop and think before we say or do something, because it could hurt someone's feeling if we don't think, or if we don't think when we say something to someone. So before I like to end this speech, I like to say, let us stand up for others, and let us speak to each other and stand up for each other, and also let us protect ourselves and each other from all the causes of bullying. I'm Pruti, representing Stella Dustu Yogyakarta Senior High School. Thank you.
Thank you for contestant number 7. For contestant number 8, I allow you to come on stage.
Salam dan bahagia. I am Yu Ejin from Taman Madya Ibu Pawiyatan Senior High School. I am very excited to see so many new faces here. It is my honor to speak before you today as representative of my school. The issue that brings us together today is one that stands out prominently and demands our collective efforts: bullying. Consider Tuki Hajar Dewantar's opinion, bullying goes against the principle of empathy, respect, and understanding as fundamental to character education. Power imbalance, peer pressure, relationship issues, etc. are the various reasons why bullying could occur. However, in his perception, such low self-esteem, insecurity, and lack of sympathy that the young souls have could be a problem if it is still attached as they get older. Through the educational implement that give a positive programs in school that raise awareness, teach empathy, and address all reported incidents promptly and fairly, we can create a safe and supportive environment where bullying should not be tolerated and individuals can thrive without fear. Thank you, and let us stand united against bullying today and always. Salam dan bahagia.
Thank you for contestant number 8. Now we move to contestant number 9. Time is yours.
Can you imagine a 13-year-old committing suicide? Yes, a 13-year-old, exactly how old I am right now. The cause of that was bullying. What I'm going to talk about. Hi everyone, I am Fania from SMA Negeri 1 Teladan, Yogyakarta. What is bullying? Bullying is something or anything that includes harmful gestures to others that hurt. And why does bullying happen? Bullying happens because sometimes, in some cases, the bully is trying to get the attention they need from the ones they're loving them, but they didn't get. We all know that bullying is such a horrible thing, right? But why hasn't it stopped by now? What I said earlier about the suicide case, it happened about 20 years ago. It made me realize that bullying has been around us all of this time. But why hasn't it stopped by now if it's such a horrible thing? Why hasn't it stopped when we can at least try to stop it and contribute in it by one simple thing that I believe everyone in this room can do? Listen. Listen to your loved ones, siblings, your cousins, parents. Listen to your children. Why? Because as I said, bullying might happen because the bully is trying to get the attention they're supposed to get from their loved ones, and sometimes for anger relief. Show them that you care. Give them the attention they need. And then what do we do with victims of bullying? With people who are in risk of being a victim in bullying? Listen. Listen about how their day is going. Hey, how are you? Is there someone who's bothering you right now? You can talk to me. I'm all ears. Listening can look like a small gesture. It may look like a small thing, but it gives a huge impact in these kind of situations. So let us be willing to listen more, act bigger, and stop bullying for the younger generations. That is all I can say for my speech today. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for contestant number 9. And for contestant number 10, I allow you to give your words.
Honorable judges and respected. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Katrina Dahoranisa and I'm from As-Salafiyah Islamic Senior High School. I hope you are feeling as amazing as I am right now. So today I'll be talking about stop bullying and save our young generation. I have a dream that one day everyone will be able to walk around safely, without worrying about being bullied, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, when we think about bullying, we typically think about one child bullying another on the playground, right? But bullying is far more pervasive. People get bullied in school, their workplace, on social media, and sometimes even at home. They get bullied because of the clothes they wear, car they drive, music they listen to, or their profession. The question that comes to my mind when I think about bullying is, what does it achieve? Does it bring inner happiness? Does it result in lasting power? Does it really build self-confidence? Simply a reflection of the bully's own lack of self-worth, dissatisfaction, and... Ladies and gentlemen, there are many ways that we can address bullying. Supporting others is a great preventive strategy. If everyone were supported, it will help them to be strong and proud of who they are, so they can pursue their dreams. I dreams of a world where everyone can get support. They need to dream where they are, not to put down by others. where they can be proud of who they are and proud of who they want to be. Because of bullying, many great ideas have been lost. People have become depressed, inflicted pain on themselves, committed suicide, and anger to others. They've been permanently scared and hurt because of the words and action of others. They question their existence, all because of bullying. I have a hope that one day all of this will be gone. No more ideas lost, no more hurt feelings, no more suicide, and no more like bullying. We can start taking issues of bullying a priority. We need to start educating children about it now to prevent the seed of bullying from ever being planted. I realize that this is an easy task, but the more effort we make, the greater our impact will be. So the next time you see someone put down or picked on, don't remain silent. Speak up, take action, help them. If we come together, we can put an end to bullying. So that is the way saving our young generation by stopping bullying. That's all from me. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for contestant number 10. And now we move to contestant number 11. Time is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges, fellow participants, and honored guests, I stand before you today to address a pressing issue that affects the core of our society, bullying. I stand before you today. I'm Stephanie. But around this part, they just call me Stevie. The topic of our discussion today is Stop Bullying, Save Our Young Generation. The topic of our discussion is Stop Bullying, Save Our Young Generation. Let me set light some of the current reality and facts surrounding this issue. Number one, cyberbullying with the advent of digital age. Number two, the role of schools. Number three, the mental health impact. The impact of mental health of our young generation is affecting how they act and how they willing everything about this environment. The fourth is inclusivity and empathy. And last but not least, the need of awareness. Awareness campaign and educational program play a crucial role of Okay, that is for me. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much.
Thank you for contestant number 12. You are an amazing contestant. And now we move to the next contestant. Oh, I'm sorry, for 11 contestant. Thank you so much. And now we move to the contestant number 12.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want to show you a hot news. Do you know about this news? This news has come from Bekasi, where there is a one child who was kicked by his friend and had to have his leg amputated. There is a one concrete example of the many bullying cases in Indonesia. Not only physical, but bullying can also cause in mental health too. Because discouraging the victim to talk to his parents about this case. Why? According to APA or American Psychological Association, bullying is aggressive behavior which is characterized by three conditions, namely 1. Destructive or dangerous behavior, 2. Behavior which is repeated over a certain period of time, and the last one, there is an imbalance of power between the parties involved. Apart from focusing on the victim, we have to focus on the perpetrator also. Why? Because the perpetrator has a motive and trigger to bully someone, like their family condition, friendship, social media, and others, so that we have two fair point of view in responding to this case. Because of the bullying, the perpetrator can be punished in our law number 35 of 2014 concerning child protection, Article 30, paragraph 1, and will be imprisoned 3 years and 6 months or a fine of 72 million rupiah. Now, you guys who in front of me right now can be the key and the witnesses by engaging young children aged 10 to 17 with the concept of PR, namely pioneers and reporters. Moreover, those aged 18 to 25 are invited to enter genre forums or others, because in these forums provide a lot of family planning and how parents take care for their child. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to imagine the awareness of bullying as a flower. A flower where the roots are not planted well or there's no perfection at the start, it will be spread to the stem and behave badly and produce flower that wilt and the buds will die. Same as bullying. If the roots of the case is not treated well, it will be spread into a dangerous disease that affect people of our generation. So now, it's our duty to take care of this flower, so our society hopefully can be a peaceful and beautiful like this flower as you can see right now. Let's prevent bullying in Indonesia. Let's reduce case of bullying in Indonesia starting from ourselves. Because if not us, then who else, guys? I'm Runa from Mansatu Yogyakarta saying thank you very much. Good morning, everyone.
Thank you for contestant number 12. And now we move to contestant number 13.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and my utmost respect to the judges. I'm Ayas Hanafi, and I'm an 11th grader from Muhammadiyah 1 Vocational High School. I'm very grateful to be given the allowance to speak here, and today I would like to talk about why bullying must be stopped. As we may notice recently, there are so many bullying cases happening, from the elementary student who got poked in the eye by her fellow student in Gresik, the junior high student who got his ribs broken in Cilacap, and the college student in Jambi. As you can see, it is very concerning that bullying is rampant among us. Bullying is a common thing these days, whether they're in schools, workplace, or even at home. It happens so often that we started normalizing it. Bullying can be done in so many ways, ranging from insulting or mocking to hitting and kicking. It may seem harmless at first, but it can discourage the victim, making them feel insignificant, unwanted, etc. I say that bullying must be stopped because it has so many negative impacts, both for the victim and the bully. For the victim, it can cause mental health issues such as low self-esteem, and even depression. I would like you to imagine that you were being mocked or belittled. Definitely would be very stressful, isn't it? You subconsciously became more avoidant, socially withdrawn, and generally not having a great time. As for the bully, it can cause it can cause a risk of domestic violence. It can increase the risk of domestic violence, the difficulty getting a job, anger issues, and much more. According to research by UNICEF, bullying can increase the risk of psychological illness and a bad social life. UNICEF also stated that 40% of suicide cases are caused by bullying. So, bullying is not a joke. It is very serious, something that should not be made fun of. Just imagine someone thinking about ending their life just because they were bullied. That's how severe bullying is. Then, how can we fix this? Well, we can start by educating and raising awareness on bullying among children. Parents and teachers should pay more attention and be a good example to their child and student. Or lastly, we can make an anti-bullying program in schools and reinforce it as well. That is all for me. My last word is, let's stop bullying, starting with the man in the mirror. I'm Ayas Hanefi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for contestant number 13. And for contestant number 14, are you ready? Okay, so time is yours.
Okay. Has anyone in this room been bullied before? Can you raise your hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now you can put your hands down. Thank you. Thank you for all people who raised their hands. You guys are awesome for making it this far. Now, let me introduce myself. My name is Emma, and I'm from 1 Prambanan Senior High School. And I am also a bully victim, same as you two. According to the school-based survey in 2018, 20.6% of Indonesian students aged 13 to 17-year-old were bullied. Well, that's a lot of students, but this data is not sufficient enough. Most research only studies bullying in school. What about bullying around our neighborhood, social media, or family even? These scenarios are often being overlooked. Bullying happens mostly in school, and nowadays in social media. It is so common that it's viewed as almost normal, but it should never be. Why? Bullying is a systematic abuse. We know that it happens, but we never take it seriously. For example, this early August, an 8-year-old girl from Gresik lost her vision in the right eye after being poked by her senior with a wooden stick after being bullied for a year. See how it happens so often, yet nothing is done to stop it from happening. But what is so bad about bullying, aside from it being a bad behavior, is the lasting effect it has on someone. The victim may experience mental and physical difficulty due to their bullying past. Vice versa, the bully may keep on being mentally unstable and physically abusive. Then, what happens to them when they are adults? If we don't take real serious action now, ladies and gentlemen, we are fostering future depressed kids and young criminals. So I, as a former bully victim, a student, and this nation's future generation, I encourage you all to not promote bullying. Stop it whenever you see it. Let's not make this a normal thing anymore. For me, for you, for our generation. Thank you.
Thank you for giving your words, contestant number 14. And now we move to the next contestant, contestant number 15.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Would you mind to raise your hand if you have ever seen, heard, or know someone who is a bullying victim? Would you mind to raise your hand if you have been bullied before? Now, would you mind to raise your hand if you have ever lost someone who committed suicide for the same reason? I have several losses. And I don't want you to experience the same thing, so please listen to me. I understand that this 3-minute speech will not instantly eliminate all bullies in this world, nor, solve all bullying problems and cases in this world, no. But this 3 minutes can change our mindset and how we act to protect ourselves and our friends from being a victim of bullying. Ladies and gentlemen, everything started in 2 places, family and society. Well, everyone has talked about what is bullying and how to stop bullying, but I have never heard someone who talks about what's our mistakes, our society's mistakes on doing this. What's our mistakes then? Firstly, our society tends to believe on what they think is right, and most of the time they think that the bullies are the right ones. This will make all the victims feel unheard, unprotected, no one besides them. No one will stand up for them. This will lead them to do, self-harm. It will lead them to feel depressed and commit suicide. Now, I'm pretty sure that you have been trying to be a good listener for your friends who are bullying victims. But have you ever heard about this word? Just ignore them. Just walk away. Just deal with that. Have you ever heard that word before? Well, now let me ask you, if you're in that position and you've been bullied by people, could you just walk away, pretend that nothing happens, and leave peacefully? I don't think you could. So what we need to do as a society is to stand up and speak up for the victims. I'm here today to speak up on behalf of myself and my friends who are also bullying victims. Why is it important for us to raise awareness about bullying? Because this world that's full of bullying is not the world that we want our kids, our grandchild to live in the future. No. We don't want them to experience the same thing, right? That's why we need to work together. Why? Because if only one person, it will not work it. We have to make it together, because together we are stronger. And it has to start now, right here, starting from ourselves, our surroundings, our friends, and our families. Thank you for having me. I'm Murni Enggal Sanubari from CT Arsa Foundation High School, Sukoharjo. Thank you.
Thank you for contestant number 15. Last but not least, our last contestant number 16. Are you ready? Now I allow you to come on stage.
Let me tell you a story. I was still in 4th grade, elementary school. Every time we had the chance, me and the boys would always play football on the school's field. Right after we ate our lunch, we would go to the race. We would go to the field, race each other, and decide that the fastest will get to be team captain. Now, being team captain gives you the privilege to pick whoever you want as your teammates. I had a classmate. He was one of our fastest boys. So almost every time, he gets to be captain. Now, at the beginning, we didn't really have a problem with it. However, as time goes on, he would always pick the students who were in the school's football team. Basically, a complete massacre for the other team. It wasn't really fair, so we tried to console him. He didn't listen. One of the guys got pissed off. He wasn't listening, and bam, it started a fight. The fight escalated, and they started ganging up on him, calling him names and bad-mouthing him. It was a big fight. The teacher had to intervene and calm everyone down, and thanks to teacher, no one really got hurt physically. But well, I'm pretty sure my classmate didn't take it so well, because the next day he looked rather down. And ever since, he wasn't really the same. Nor did he ever join us again on a football match ever again until the day we graduate. Now, verbal bullying and other types of mistreatment. The story I just told you, it gives you a picture on what they're like. And this causes grief and sadness to victims of bullying. Because of this, we are sad, and this causes emotional death, which would end in them having an unstable mental health. Then what can I do? What should I do as a student to help? We are students, yes, but we should strive to become someone like Mr. Teacher, a figure who would calm the situation down before it escalates. Students are the best position in which we can both prevent and stop bullying. Why? Because students are in the place where we can hear, see, and know things teachers don't. We are aware of incidents often before teachers are informed. We're in our school environment, when there's things happening around, we're usually the first ones to know. It's one of our responsibilities as a young student to study, educating ourselves for the sake of our future. By being someone like Mr. Teacher, not only do we create a safe environment where everyone can learn safe, but we could also save our classmates from being victims of bullying. Someone we could call our peers, our friends, from being victims of bullying. Thank you.
Thank you for our last male contestant. And now we are going to call the last contestant, contestant number 17. Time is yours.
Honorable judges, respected audience, and everyone here today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I'd like to thank the Almighty God. Because of Him, we are able to attend this speech contest. Second, I'd like to thank the committee and the judges for giving me this very special opportunity to stand here giving speech. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce myself. My name is Jihan Fauziah Latifah, and you can call me Jihan. I'm from 1 Cangkringan Senior High School, standing here before you all to deliver my speech about bullying. So, have you heard the latest bullying news? An elementary child in Gunung Kidul experienced brain swelling because he was bullied by his friends. The incident started when the victim opened YouTube to check the internet network on Friday, the 1st of September at 10 a.m. At that time, the perpetrator accused the victim of watching YouTube and hit the victim of the back of the head once. So sad to hear that bullying has become a very common thing, especially in schools. Therefore, do you know what bullying is? According to the National Center Against Bullying organization, bullying is an ongoing and deliberate misuse of power in relationship through repeated verbal, physical, and social behavior that intends to cause physical, social, and psychological harm. Bullying is around us, and bullying happens everywhere, especially in schools, like what happened to elementary school child in Gudang. Bullying is a constant problem in schools. It starts with 9 comments, but escalates to severe matters. We've seen it happen, and a lot of us know how it feels. None of us like it. People might say they are just ignorant kids, but bullies truly are criminals, stealing self-esteem, and at times ending life. What can we do to prevent bullying? First, show your self-confidence. Second, build friendship with many people. Third, show your achievement. If you feel you are being bullied, don't show your fear or sadness. You just report it to the authorities. If it is at school, you can report it to the homeroom teacher, counseling teacher, or the principal. We have to fight for bullying. Do not normalize bullying and think of others' feelings. So say no to bullying. This is the end of my speech today. I hope we can take a good lesson from what I delivered today. Thank you for your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for our last contestant. And again, thank you for all the contestants for showing us your best. And you guys are so marvelous. So again, please give a round of applause for all the contestants. Before we end the session, I would like to inform you that here we have 4 videos from our offsite contestant that will be shown by our operator. For the operator, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Nurul, yes Nurul. I'm from Almadani Garut Vocational High School. By the way, I have an question. Do you know what is bullying? You have ever felt it? I think we have felt it. So, today, I stand before you to address a crucial topic that affects the life of countless individuals: bullying. Bullying has become a prevalent issue in our society, one that we cannot afford to ignore. It is not only harmful in the present, but it also has long-lasting effects on the future of those who experience it. It's our time to end bullying for the betterment of our future generation. In Indonesia itself, bullying is familiar and often heard, especially in the ears of students, according to the Expert Council Union Federation Retno Lisiati, as many as 12 cases from January to May 2023. And so far, Indonesia ranked 5 out of 79 with the highest cases of bullying. Isn't your heart set to hear that? Currently, bullying cases in school have increased drastically. According to the Minister of Education and Culture, Research and Technology, Nadiem Makarim, stated that based on the result of the National Assessment, or AM, in 2021 and 2022, or the 2022 and 2023, education report card, as many as 24.4% of students experience various types of bullying. I am very concerned about this because bullying is a criminal act that must be processed legally. Even though the suspects are mostly underage students, there are many effects that occur because of bullying. It can damage a child's mental and physical children experiencing depression and some even ending their lives. This is something that is completely untrue and even criminal. Because, in my opinion, education was created to building character, should not be done with violence that occur in the school. I once saw news on television and on the internet of cases of bullying at school. For example, in Cilacap, Central Java, when a junior high school student in class 9 went viral after being recorded abusing his classmate in class 8. In the circulating footage, the perpetrator was seen continuing to beat the victim and even kick his classmate until he bounced. I don't know what the problem is that the senior is so rude to the junior. This is truly a very unfortunate thing, because violence should not occur in school. School is a place to study and a place to find friends, not enemies. Therefore, from now, I, you, and all of us, we will break the chain of bullying together. Do you agree? In conclusion, bullying is very dangerous and some even eating their own. From now, we will stand by and stop bullying. So, that's all for my speech. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Stand up, speak out, not to bully. Everyone deserves respect and safety. It's time for us to stop bullying. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The respectable judges and all those present. I am Rio Surya, the delegation of Marifwan Vocational High School, Kebumen. And I'll talk about no more drama. Bullying is not cool. Bullying is the deliberate act of causing harm, whether it's physical, verbal, or cyber, to someone repeatedly. Bullying is a serious problem that can have lifelong consequences. It has various forms ranging from verbal, physical, cyber, social, and even sexual. And the signs that a child is a victim of bullying, such as no longer doing their hobbies or fun, be individualistic, traumatic, and other. So now, how do we stop the bullying? First, tell our parents or teacher. If we are being bullied, don't be afraid to say it with adults, because they have the power to protect us. And the second is feel good about who we are. Bullying is usually directed at people who don't feel good about themselves. So find our strength to increase our self-confidence. And the last is defending ourselves. The perpetrators don't have right to intimidate us. So say, "Hey, don't bother me," loudly to them. If we are being bullied and we are not afraid, they won't dare to bother us either. So ladies and gentlemen, there are many cases of bullying that have occurred in Indonesia, and one of them is in Cilacap. Even though the perpetrator has apologized to the victim, will it be easy for the victim to forgive him? It's like a piece of paper that you hold, then insulate by squeezing. Indeed, the paper can return to its original shape, but the marks will still be visible, isn't it? I'm sure that's what the victim heard is like. So ladies and gentlemen, before it's too late, let us create a safe and peaceful environment for the growth and development of our young generation. Together, we can stop bullying, and together, we can save our young generations. That's all from me, and I hope my speech will be useful. Thank you very much, and last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Say no to bullying.
You're ugly. Fat. Skinny. Short. And why do you look like that? Sounds familiar? Everyone watching this video has been bullied at least once in their life. And it is not the best feeling, is it? Greetings, respected judges and audience. I am Kaina Zahra from Buin Batu School, and I would love to be a mom one day. You heard that right. A mom. Someone who can support and protect her kids. But I want my kids to grow, learn, and explore their potential without being harassed or humiliated. And no, this is not just a wish. It is a call to stop bullying and protect our future generations. Especially living in a globalized world, where bullying doesn't end when you step off the bus and go home. Cyberbullying is becoming so common on social networks. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and so many other sites experience this. To all the bullies, let me spit facts. Telling someone that they're fat doesn't make you any skinnier, and telling someone that you're stupid doesn't make you any smarter. Ladies and gentlemen, check out this paper in my hand. Totally fine. I crumpled it. Stepped on it. I picked it up and I will say sorry. I'm so sorry, paper. Guess what happened? Nothing. Saying sorry doesn't magically fix everything. Like when you messed up with someone, you apologize. Cool. But fixing things takes more than just words. In so many cases, I heard the excuses. I didn't mean to do that. It was a mistake. No. It was not a mistake to tell someone to kill themselves. It was not a mistake to tell someone that you're stupid. You choose your actions, you choose your words, and that is a choice, not a mistake. I crumpled this paper. I chose my actions. I have a control of myself. But ladies and gentlemen, I envision a future of our kids growing together without the fear of being torn down. But it starts with us right now. Stop bullying because everyone deserves a chance to shine. In the end, it is not about the crumpled paper. It's about the choices we make and its impact on others. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Previously, I had a poem. Go to the bank to withdraw money. Don't forget to go with mother. Let's create peace, prioritize unity by not oppressing each other. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Judge and all of the respected audience. First, let us give thanks to the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has bestowed His mercy and guidance, so that we can gather today in good health without any hindrance. Blessings and greetings I praise to the great Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Vida Nur Hanifah. I'm from the Vocational High School 1 Alien. I'm standing here to convey a topic, namely, avoid bullying by protecting the hearts of fellow humans. Ladies and gentlemen, losing a happy is not the same as getting unsatisfactory grades or losing a marriage. Have you ever felt hurt because of what people say? Many people have lost their self-confidence. Many people feel sad, lonely, depressed, and even have mental problems. Yes, it's all because of bullying. Ladies and gentlemen, bullying is an act of making decisions that are certainly not commendable, and not good. I, you, and we are the same. We were born on the same earth, and we are one. Ladies and gentlemen, let's work together not to oppress, judge, and harass each other. Respect fellow humans, paying welfare by speaking constructive and positive words, as well as appreciating our fellow humans. Stand up, speak out, not bullying. Everyone deserves respect and safety. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me. I apologize and thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We're going to the right room for discussion. And for all the contestant, participants, and audiences, now we have break time around 30 minutes. So if you want to go to the restroom, we allow you to go to use the two restroom here from on my right and my left hand. Thank you.
Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa is located in the special province of Yogyakarta, Indonesia. It was established by 1955. He was the founding father of Tamansiswa and also the first Minister of National Education of the Republic of Indonesia. UST is currently led by Ki Profesor Dr. Andes Haji Pardimin MPD, PhD.
Selamat datang di Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa Yogyakarta, universitas yang melahirkan generasi unggul.
UST has a great vision to be one of leading Asian universities in 2025 based on Tamansiswa principles. UST has enhanced the three pillars of higher education, known as Tridharma Perguruan Tinggi, into four pillars called Catur Dharma by adding the preservation and development of culture to its original pillars of higher education. UST manages 5 faculties and 1 graduate program with the accreditation A, Unggul, and B. UST is supported by professional lecturers committed to providing quality education. Local students are from 33 provinces in Indonesia. UST also has overseas students from Asian and Middle East countries. UST offers scholarships and grants for local and international students. Our students win local, national, and international competitions. Students are prepared to complete their study on time. In research, UST has achieved Utama level and for community service has also achieved level of sangat baik or very good. UST has also collaborated with many local and foreign institutions to to preserve and develop culture. UST keeps expanding the mutual partnerships with local and foreign institutions. Let's achieve your bright future career with Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa. Salam, tertib, damai, dan bahagia. Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa is located in the special province of Yogyakarta, Indonesia. It was established by Ki Hajar Dewantoro on 15 November 1955. He was the founding father of Tamansiswa and also the first Minister of National Education of the Republic of Indonesia. UST is currently led by Ki Profesor Dr. Andes Haji Pardimin MPD, PhD.
Selamat datang di Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa Yogyakarta. Universitas yang melahirkan generasi unggul.
UST has a great vision to be one of leading Asian universities in 2025 based on Tamansiswa principles. UST has enhanced the 3 pillars of higher education, known as Tridharma Perguruan Tinggi, into 4 pillars called Catur Dharma by adding the preservation and development of culture to its original pillars of higher education. UST manages 5 faculties and 1 graduate program with the accreditation A, Unggul, and B. UST is supported by professional lecturers committed to providing quality education. Local students are from 33 provinces in Indonesia. UST also has overseas students from Asian and Middle East countries. UST offers scholarships and grants for local and international students. Our students win local, national, and international competitions. Students are prepared to complete their study on time. In research, UST has achieved Utama level and for community service has also achieved level of sangat baik or very good. UST has also collaborated with many local and foreign institutions to preserve and develop culture. UST keeps expanding the mutual partnerships with local and foreign institutions. Let's achieve your bright future career with Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa. Salam, tertib, damai, dan bahagia.
Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa Yogyakarta merupakan universitas yang didirikan oleh Bapak Pendidikan Nasional Ki Hajar Dewantara di bawah naungan Yayasan Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa. Prodi Pendidikan Fisika didirikan pada tanggal 27 September 1986. Prodi Pendidikan Fisika memperoleh akreditasi BAN PT dengan peringkat A. Prodi Pendidikan Fisika UST memiliki ciri khas, yaitu menerapkan ajaran Tamansiswa dalam pelaksanaan Catu Dharma perguruan tinggi yang meliputi pendidikan, penelitian, pengabdian kepada masyarakat, dan pembudayaan luhur. Prodi Pendidikan Fisika FKIP UST menempati kampus yang beralamat di Jalan Batikan Tuntungan UH 3 nomor 1043 Yogyakarta. Pada saat ini, Prodi Pendidikan Fisika telah dapat menjalankan fungsinya sebagai penyelenggara atau pelaksana pendidikan jenjang S1. Visi Prodi Pendidikan Fisika pada tahun 2025 unggul dalam menyiapkan pendidik fisika berdasarkan ajaran Tamansiswa. Misi Prodi Pendidikan Fisika. Prodi Pendidikan Fisika menerapkan ajaran Tamansiswa dalam penyelenggaraan pendidikan yang menjadi basis pembentukan identitas dan kepribadian manusia dan bangsa, sehingga dapat menanamkan semangat kebangsaan. Lulusan Prodi Pendidikan Fisika FKIP UST dapat bekerja sebagai tenaga pendidik, pamong, atau guru fisika SMA yang berkarakter mengabdi pada sang anak, peneliti pendidikan fisika, dan entrepreneur. Prodi Pendidikan Fisika memiliki mahasiswa yang berprestasi baik di tingkat lokal, kompetitif maupun nasional. Sebagian besar dosen dan tenaga kependidikan memiliki komitmen yang tinggi dan berkompetensi yang sesuai dengan bidang tugasnya. Untuk menunjang kenyamanan dalam kegiatan akademik dan non-akademik, Prodi Pendidikan Fisika dilengkapi sarana dan prasarana perkuliahan yang sangat lengkap, meliputi laboratorium yang terdiri atas laboratorium fisika dasar, laboratorium fisika listrik magnet dan atom, laboratorium fisika inti, hotspot area, laboratorium pendidikan, sarana ibadah, lapangan olahraga, ruang kelembagaan mahasiswa, dan perpustakaan dengan sumber pustaka yang lengkap. Perpustakaan yang digunakan Prodi Pendidikan Fisika adalah perpustakaan pusat yang telah terakreditasi A dengan SDM yang berkompeten di bidangnya. Pada bidang penelitian saat ini, dosen Prodi Pendidikan Fisika sangat produktif dalam melaksanakan kegiatan penelitian dan pengabdian kepada masyarakat dan mempublikasikan karya ilmiahnya dalam berbagai jurnal dan proceeding. Tawaran beasiswa dari pemerintah dan dari swasta yang dapat dimanfaatkan mahasiswa meliputi beasiswa dari UST, beasiswa kebangsaan, beasiswa kerakyatan, dan beasiswa kemandirian. Beasiswa Dikti, beasiswa bidik misi, beasiswa BPA, beasiswa BBM. Selain itu terdapat beasiswa dari mitra UST seperti beasiswa Astra, beasiswa Bank BBD, beasiswa Bank BNI, dan beasiswa Bank Mandiri.
Yogyakarta merupakan kota pendidikan dan kota budaya yang memiliki daya tarik wisatawan. Tak jauh dari pusat kota Yogyakarta, terdapat kampus kebangsaan yang didirikan langsung oleh Bapak Pendidikan Nasional Indonesia, Bapak Ki Hajar Dewantara, yaitu Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa. Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa memiliki 5 fakultas. Salah satunya adalah Fakultas Keguruan dan Ilmu Pendidikan. UST memiliki lebih dari 11.000 mahasiswa. Minat dan animo calon mahasiswa baru UST sangat tinggi. Salah satu program studi di FKIP UST adalah Prodi Pendidikan Matematika. Prodi Pendidikan Matematika didirikan pada tahun 1986. Prodi Pendidikan Matematika mendapat status akreditasi B oleh BAN-PT.
Salam dan bahagia. Visi Prodi Pendidikan Matematika FKIP UST adalah menyiapkan pendidik matematika yang unggul dalam memanfaatkan teknologi informasi berbasis budaya sesuai dengan ajaran Tamansiswa pada tahun 2029.
Program studi pendidikan matematika UST memiliki 14 dosen profesional yang terdiri dari 7 orang bergelar doktor dengan 3 diantaranya profesor. Para dosen juga mendapatkan hibah penelitian dan pengabdian kepada masyarakat yang didanai DRPM Ristekdikti Kemendikbud. Para dosen mempublikasikannya di jurnal nasional terakreditasi dan jurnal internasional bereputasi. Prodi Pendidikan Matematika UST juga dipercaya untuk melaksanakan program profesi guru dan penugasan dosen di sekolah. Untuk menunjang kegiatan Tridharma, program studi pendidikan matematika memiliki beberapa fasilitas di antaranya Smart Laboratory adalah laboratorium yang digunakan oleh dosen dan mahasiswa untuk membuat video pembelajaran. Praktek mengajar secara online menggunakan Cipedar, Zoom, Google Meet, dan lain sebagainya. Serta pembuatan media pembelajaran berbasis digital dan multimedia seperti Macroflash, VideoScribe, dan lain sebagainya. Laboratorium Media Pembelajaran Matematika digunakan untuk workshop pembuatan media pembelajaran matematika berbentuk fisik atau alat peraga matematika serta menyimpan karya-karya terbaik mahasiswa. Laboratorium komputer digunakan untuk pemrograman dan pengolahan data statistik pada mata kuliah praktikum. Perpustakaan dilengkapi koleksi buku, jurnal, dan referensi terkini untuk memfasilitasi mahasiswa dan dosen dalam mengembangkan keilmuannya. Para dosen melaksanakan pembelajaran di kelas dengan menerapkan sistem Among dan mengimplementasikan ajaran-ajaran Tamansiswa. Prodi Pendidikan Matematika UST juga memiliki pusat pelatihan dan pengolahan data statistik yang diresmikan pada tahun 2018. Program pelatihan ini dapat diikuti oleh masyarakat umum. Kami memiliki ruang dosen dan tata usaha Prodi Pendidikan Matematika yang nyaman dan ruang rapat maupun diskusi untuk menunjang pengembangan dosen. Prodi Pendidikan Matematika juga menjalin kerjasama baik nasional maupun internasional. Beberapa kegiatannya diantaranya adalah Sea Teacher di Thailand, Filipina, dan lain sebagainya. Magang di sekolah-sekolah, peninjauan kurikulum, dan lain-lain. Prodi Pendidikan Matematika memiliki website Prodi untuk pemberitaan seputar kegiatan-kegiatan Prodi dan informasi-informasi yang dapat diakses oleh masyarakat umum. Prodi Pendidikan Matematika memiliki 2 jurnal yang sudah terakreditasi Sinta 3, yaitu Indomat, dan terakreditasi Sinta 4, yaitu Union. Guna mengembangkan jiwa organisasi mahasiswa, Prodi Pendidikan Matematika juga memiliki organisasi kemahasiswaan, yaitu Ikatan Mahasiswa Program Studi, di mana kegiatan-kegiatannya berupa Pekan MIPA, lomba-lomba, bakti sosial, makrab, Ika Himatika, dan lain-lain. Selain itu, untuk mengembangkan minat dan bakat mahasiswa dapat mengikuti organisasi keolahragaan misalnya badminton, tapak suci, futsal, dan lain-lain. Kegiatan seni seperti seni tari, UKM musik, dan sanggar pamong. Serta Ethno-Mathematics Study Club, yaitu UKM yang berdiskusi seputar etnomatematika dan penelitiannya, serta observasi langsung ke lapangan. Program Studi Pendidikan Matematika juga menyelenggarakan kegiatan-kegiatan Seminar Nasional Etnomatematika, Semantik, Kuliah Umum, Amazing Motivation Training, Dewantara Mathematic Competition. Prestasi akademik dan non-akademik juga banyak diraih oleh mahasiswa, di antaranya juara 1 Lomba Media Pembelajaran Tingkat Nasional yang diselenggarakan oleh Universitas Ahmad Dahlan, juara 3 Lomba Media Pembelajaran Matematika Tingkat Nasional yang diselenggarakan oleh Universitas Kristen Indonesia Jakarta, juara 1 dan 2 Lomba Badminton. Program kreativitas mahasiswa didanai Ristek Dikti setiap tahun, mendapat hibah program holistik pembinaan dan pemberdayaan desa, juara kompetisi matematika atau olimpiade, serta best paper pada seminar internasional. Bimbingan akademik menggunakan portal akademik dan bimbingan skripsi menggunakan SITA, dan mahasiswa membuat SKPI menggunakan Simawa. Tingkat lulusan program studi pendidikan matematika juga baik. Lebih dari 50% mahasiswa lulus kurang dari 4 tahun. Lulusan program studi pendidikan matematika FKIP Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa mampu menjadi pendidik matematika profesional dan kompeten sebagai peneliti bidang pendidikan matematika, edupreneur matematika, penulis pendidikan matematika yang memiliki keahlian dalam bidang teknologi informasi berbasis budaya sesuai ajaran Tamansiswa.
Saya Sri Adi Widodo, alumni Pendidikan Matematika Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa. Saya masuk di tahun 2001 dan alhamdulillah bisa menyelesaikan studi di tahun 2005. Saat ini saya bekerja sebagai dosen di Pendidikan Matematika Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa dan mulai bekerja di tahun 2009. Selama studi di Pendidikan Matematika Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa, alhamdulillah saya bisa berjumpa dengan dosen-dosen pendidikan matematika yang profesional, dan selama menempuh studi di sini, alhamdulillah saya memperoleh ilmu yang sangat bermanfaat dan ajaran Tamansiswa.
Halo, perkenalkan saya Rifatus Solihah, saya alumni Pendidikan Matematika, lulus pada tahun 2018. Saat ini saya bekerja sebagai pegawai negeri sipil dan menjabat sebagai wakil kepala sekolah bidang kurikulum di SMP Negeri 20 Mesuji, Provinsi Lampung. Selama 4 tahun saya kuliah di Pendidikan Matematika UST Yogyakarta, banyak ilmu-ilmu yang dapat saya terapkan di lingkungan kerja. Dosen-dosen yang berkompeten dan berkualifikasi pada bidangnya, sehingga membantu saya untuk menyelesaikan perkuliahan tepat waktu. Ayo kuliah di UST Yogyakarta, Prodi Pendidikan Matematika.
Program studi pendidikan matematika berkomitmen untuk memuliakan dan mencerdaskan kehidupan bangsa sesuai cita-cita Ki Hajar Dewantara, Bapak Pendidikan Nasional Negara Tercinta Indonesia. Yogyakarta merupakan kota. Yogyakarta merupakan
Dunia pendidikan bersifat dinamis. Dulu, seringkali kita menemukan guru SMP diampu oleh guru yang berasal dari lulusan fisika, kimia, dan biologi. Kini, guru IPA SMP dituntut untuk mampu mengajar IPA secara holistik. Untuk menjawab tuntutan yang ada, pada tahun 2009, FKIP UST mendirikan program studi pendidikan IPA. Pendidikan IPA sudah terakreditasi baik sekali oleh BAN PT.
Visi Prodi Pendidikan IPA adalah menjadi prodi yang unggul dalam menghasilkan pendidik IPA berdasarkan ajaran Tamansiswa pada tahun 2029. Kami memiliki profil lulusan selain sebagai calon guru IPA yang bisa mengajar di SMP maupun SMK, sebagai wirausaha dan sekaligus pengelola laboratorium sekolah.
Pendidikan IPA berupaya mencetak tenaga akademik profesional yang mampu menjawab tantangan hidup di era global dengan mengedepankan pembelajaran Tamansiswa, yaitu sistem AMONG, serta ditunjang dengan tenaga pengajar yang kompeten. Program studi pendidikan IPA bahu-membahu untuk menghasilkan lulusan yang berkarakter. Melaksanakan ajaran Tamansiswa dalam kegiatan pembelajaran menjadikan program studi pendidikan IPA sangat nyaman dan kondusif dalam pengembangan keterampilan praktik. Prodi IPA dilengkapi dengan 4 laboratorium, yaitu Laboratorium IPA Terpadu, Laboratorium Fisika, Laboratorium Microteaching, dan Laboratorium Komputer. Untuk mengembangkan kreativitas dan inovasi mahasiswa, program studi pendidikan IPA memfasilitasi mahasiswa melalui Bengkel Inovasi Mahasiswa atau BIOMA. Melalui kegiatan-kegiatan internal bersama dosen, mahasiswa berkesempatan untuk mengembangkan soft skill mereka sehingga mampu menciptakan lingkungan akademik yang ramah bagi dosen dan mahasiswa.
Perkenalkan, saya Susanti, saya alumni Prodi Pendidikan IPA UST, angkatan yang kedua. Sekarang saya mengajar di Prodi Pendidikan IPA UST.
Saya senang dan bangga menjadi salah satu alumni dari Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa, khususnya program studi pendidikan IPA.
Inilah tekad kami, bersama kami, raihlah mimpi setinggi-tingginya. Selamat bergabung di program studi pendidikan IPA Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa.
Salam dan bahagia. Dengan konsep pembelajaran yang mengacu pada ajaran Tamansiswa berdasarkan gagasan Bapak Pendidikan Indonesia Ki Hajar Dewantara, program studi pendidikan bahasa dan sastra Indonesia mengusung visi pada tahun 2029 menjadi program studi yang unggul dalam menyiapkan sarjana pendidikan bahasa dan sastra Indonesia berdasarkan ajaran Tamansiswa. Dosen program studi pendidikan bahasa dan sastra Indonesia sangat berkompeten dalam melaksanakan catur dharma secara profesional. Selain itu, para dosen juga memiliki berbagai publikasi di jurnal nasional terakreditasi dan jurnal internasional bereputasi. Aktif dalam menulis buku referensi, dan memiliki hak kekayaan intelektual. Guna menunjang iklim kependidikan, program studi pendidikan bahasa dan sastra Indonesia juga menyediakan sarana prasarana yang memadai, ruang kuliah kondusif, laboratorium untuk lebih mendukung proses pembelajaran, terdapat laboratorium komputer, laboratorium kajian kurikulum, laboratorium evaluasi pembelajaran, dan laboratorium statistik. Untuk meningkatkan akademik, terdapat ruang diskusi seminar dan workshop yang berkapasitas lebih dari 500 peserta. Gedung tersebut bernama Ruang Ki Hajar Dewantara, Ruang Ki Hajar Dewantara, dan Ruang Ki Sarino. Ruang klinik artikel, media pelayanan bimbingan dan konsultasi mengenai penulisan artikel sebelum dipublikasi. Ruang dosen, ruang pelayanan administrasi yang memudahkan dosen, mahasiswa, dan orang tua mahasiswa dalam berbagi dan memperoleh informasi administratif. Program studi mengikuti dan menerima benchmarking lintas universitas. Berbagai kegiatan diselenggarakan dalam rangka meningkatkan kualitas dosen dan mahasiswa seperti seminar nasional, sarasehan, pelatihan untuk dosen, karyawan, dan mahasiswa, serta pentas bakat dalam rangka mewadahi minat dan bakat mahasiswa. Proses pembelajaran di program studi pendidikan bahasa dan sastra Indonesia telah menerapkan model pembelajaran berbasis daring, terlebih saat situasi pandemi COVID-19 merebak seperti saat ini. Kegiatan pendidikan di lingkungan UST sepenuhnya dilakukan secara daring. Dosen dan tendik menggunakan berbagai platform pendukung, diantaranya portal akademik, Sibedar, Zoom, Google Meet, Edmodo, YouTube, WhatsApp Group, dan perangkat lainnya guna mengoptimalkan proses pembelajaran selama pandemi. Itulah sekilas profil dan suasana program studi pendidikan bahasa dan sastra Indonesia yang selalu siap menghadapi tantangan perkembangan masyarakat pada era digital, serta selalu menjaga karakter dan melestarikan budaya bangsa. Mari bergabung menjadi keluarga besar program studi pendidikan bahasa dan sastra Indonesia Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa Yogyakarta. Salam.
Selamat datang dan selamat bergabung sebagai keluarga besar PGSD Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa Yogyakarta. PGSD USD Yogyakarta mempunyai visi pada tahun 2029 menjadi salah satu program studi unggul dalam pendidikan guru sekolah dasar yang inovatif, humanis, dan berwawasan budaya berlandaskan ajaran Tamansiswa. Terkait dengan visi tersebut, maka para lulusan PGSD UST Yogyakarta diharapkan menjadi tenaga pendidik. Tentu dalam hal ini adalah tenaga pendidik atau calon guru sekolah dasar. Di samping itu juga diharapkan menjadi seorang calon peneliti atau peneliti pemula, asisten peneliti dalam bidang pendidikan ke-SD-an. Bukan hanya itu saja, lulusan PGSD UST juga diharapkan menjadi praktisi pendidikan. Dengan menjadi praktisi pendidikan ini, maka diharapkan lulusan PGSD mampu mengelola, mengevaluasi pendidikan di sekolah dasar atau dalam dunia pendidikan ke-SD-an. Sebagai bagian dari Tamansiswa, calon guru sekolah dasar yang menjadi lulusan PGSD UST diharapkan juga menjadi penggerak pengembangan kebudayaan yang dalam hal ini terintegrasi dengan 7 mata pelajaran ke-SD-an. Dan yang terakhir, sebagai lulusan PGSD UST juga diharapkan menjadi kolaborator pelaksanaan pendidikan inklusif. Hal demikian sangat dimungkinkan dan memang diharapkan karena PGSD UST memperhatikan ajaran Ki Hajar Dewantara, yaitu memperhatikan bahwa sekolah itu untuk semua. Sekali lagi, selamat bergabung di PGSD UST Yogyakarta. Semoga kesuksesan senantiasa menyertai kalian. Salam.
Salam dan bahagia. Perkenalkan, saya Abdul Rahim.
Saya Eka Rida Novriga.
Saya Ida Megawati.
Saya Pak Dwi.
Nama saya Bapak Irfan Adi Nugroho.
Saya Khotib Hanifudin MPD.
Saya Retno Utama Ningsih Universitas ini. Saya Muhaini Muhni Prayogo.
Saya Trio Martian.
Saya Ibu Murni.
Nama saya Berio Dwi Saputra.
Saya Mestiana Nidoni MPD.
Saya Dina Rosti Andini.
Saya Anang Sudigdo.
Program Studi Pendidikan Vokasional Kesejahteraan Keluarga, Fakultas Keguruan dan Ilmu Pendidikan Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa, berdiri pada tahun 1981. Berada di lokasi yang sangat strategis di kota Yogyakarta, Prodi PVKK memiliki potensi berkembang dan menjadi pusat pengembangan pembelajaran inovatif bidang keahlian tata boga dan tata busana. Visi Prodi PVKK pada tahun 2025 menjadi program studi pendidikan vokasional kesejahteraan keluarga yang unggul berdasarkan ajaran Tamansiswa. Dalam setiap kegiatan pembelajaran, dosen menerapkan sistem AMONG dengan pendekatan asah, asih, dan asuh untuk mengembangkan kompetensi mahasiswa menjadi dewantara tangguh yang berkarakter. Dosen-dosen Prodi PVKK memiliki kualifikasi yang mumpuni dan kompeten sesuai bidang keahliannya, serta selalu mengikuti pelatihan dan penguatan kompetensi sesuai perkembangan teknologi. Prodi PVKK mengembangkan suasana akademik melalui kegiatan penelitian payung yang melibatkan mahasiswa dan abdimas yang berorientasi pada kesejahteraan masyarakat. Untuk mengembangkan wawasan dan pengalaman, dosen maupun mahasiswa melaksanakan benchmarking, kunjungan industri, seminar, workshop, dan berbagai pelatihan, baik nasional maupun internasional, seperti cooking demonstration tradisional Thai food dari Thailand, praktik industri di CS Patani Hotel Thailand, dan visiting lecturers di Sok Trang, Vietnam. Saat ini, Prodi PVKK mengimplementasikan kurikulum MBKM yang membuka kesempatan luas bagi mahasiswa untuk memperkaya dan meningkatkan wawasan serta kompetensinya di dunia nyata sesuai dengan passion dan cita-citanya. Pembelajaran dilaksanakan secara luring dan daring berbasis iptex dengan berbagai platform, seperti penggunaan Sipedar, portal akademik, Zoom Meeting, Google Meet, Edmodo, Google Classroom, dan media lainnya. Prodi PVKK menyelenggarakan bidang keahlian tata boga dan tata busana. Pelaksanaan pembelajaran meliputi teori, praktikum di laboratorium, praktik di lapangan, serta menghasilkan karya cipta yang mengangkat kearifan lokal. Pembelajaran didukung dengan fasilitas ruang kuliah yang nyaman dan laboratorium praktikum, di antaranya ruang menjahit, ruang bordir, ruang membatik, ruang pengolahan, ruang bakery dan pastry, ruang tata hidang, ruang perawatan keluarga, dan ruang komputer. Mahasiswa Prodi PVKK mengikuti berbagai kompetisi dan menghasilkan karya-karya inovatif yang diakui skala nasional maupun internasional. Mari bergabung bersama Prodi PVKK untuk mewujudkan mimpi dan cita-cita menjadi pendidik, pekerja industri, wirausahawan yang unggul dan berkarakter berdasarkan ajaran Tamansiswa.
salam dan bahagia.
Yogyakarta dikenal sebagai kota pendidikan dan kota budaya. Keramahan masyarakatnya, keragaman wisata alam dan kulinernya, serta beragamnya perguruan tinggi menjadi daya tarik bagi wisatawan dan calon mahasiswa. Salah satunya Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa. Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa semakin berkembang pesat dan dinamis. Saat ini telah terdapat 5 fakultas dan 21 program studi. Program studi pendidikan profesi guru merupakan salah satu bagian dari Fakultas Keguruan dan Ilmu Pendidikan Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa. Meskipun pendidikan profesi guru merupakan program studi muda di lingkungan UST, namun telah mampu menorehkan beberapa capaian prestasi seperti terakreditasi baik dari Badan Akreditasi Nasional Perguruan Tinggi, serta meraih peringkat ketiga terbaik dari 63 LPTK. Berdasarkan aktivitas admin,
visi program studi pendidikan profesi guru FKIP Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa adalah menjadi program studi pendidikan profesi guru yang unggul dalam menghasilkan guru profesional yang bercirikan ajaran Tamansiswa.
UST merupakan salah satu LPTK yang mendapat amanat penyelenggaraan pendidikan profesi guru dari Kementerian Riset Teknologi dan Pendidikan Tinggi. Dalam menjalankan amanahnya menjadi LPTK penyelenggara pendidikan profesi guru, UST berkomitmen dalam menyiapkan guru profesional yang mampu mendidik generasi muda menuju masa depan Indonesia yang lebih baik. Program studi PPG didukung oleh tim yang solid dan berkualitas, terdiri atas ketua program studi, sekretaris prodi yang berpengalaman, serta didukung oleh gugus mutu prodi PPG yang menjalankan tugasnya mengembangkan, mengimplementasikan, memonitor, dan mengevaluasi kegiatan akademik prodi. Instruktur PPG di UST merupakan dosen-dosen yang berkualitas, berpengalaman dalam program PDS PTK, serta menjadi asesor Badan Akreditasi Provinsi. Instruktur PPG UST secara aktif mengikuti berbagai kegiatan BIMTEK, penyegaran, maupun seminar-seminar pendidikan guna terus mengupdate dan meningkatkan memperkaya ilmu pengetahuannya. Saat ini, Prodi PPG telah memiliki jurnal sebagai wadah publikasi bagi sivitas akademika yang dapat diakses secara umum, serta digunakan untuk mengawal profesionalisme berkelanjutan bagi para alumninya. Pembelajaran daring dilaksanakan dengan menggunakan Sipedar, Zoom, Google Meet, dan lain sebagainya. Selain didukung fasilitas yang sangat memadai, layanan akademik maupun non-akademik di Prodi PPG dilaksanakan dengan menerapkan 5S. Senyum, sapa, salam, sopan, dan santun. Tingkat kelulusan Prodi PPG dalam jabatan angkatan 2, 4, dan 5 telah lulus 100%. Lulusan Prodi PPG FKIP UST telah tersebar di seluruh wilayah Indonesia sebagai guru profesional sesuai dengan bidang studinya. Juga tidak sedikit yang menjadi kepala sekolah.
Program Studi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris FKIP Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa terletak di Jalan Batikan UH-3 1043 Umbul Harjo, Kota Yogyakarta. Program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris yang terletak di kota Yogyakarta memiliki keuntungan tersendiri karena selama ini kota Yogyakarta telah dikenal sebagai kota budaya dan kota pelajar. Budaya keramahan, kesopanan, dan keamanan yang biasanya dicari oleh calon mahasiswa dari kota lain masih melekat kuat dalam kehidupan masyarakat Yogyakarta. Selain itu, Yogyakarta juga dikenal sebagai salah satu pusat budaya di Indonesia, baik budaya seni tradisional, seni bangunan, maupun seni kontemporer yang tumbuh subur di tengah masyarakat. Keistimewaan lainnya adalah biaya hidup kota Yogyakarta yang cukup terjangkau. Hal tersebut tentu juga menambah daya tarik bagi calon mahasiswa untuk melanjutkan pendidikan di kota Yogyakarta. Program Studi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris FKIP Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa berdiri pada tanggal 14 Mei 1986 berdasarkan SK Pendirian Prodi yang ditandatangani oleh Menteri Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan pada tahun 1986. Program Studi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris FKIP Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa memiliki sarana dan prasarana yang lengkap dan nyaman, yakni ruang kelas, ruang dosen, laboratorium bahasa, resource center, English for Young Learners mini library, writing center, translating and interpreting softwares, dan multimedia lab. Program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris FKIP UST memiliki visi menjadi program studi yang unggul dalam menghasilkan sarjana pendidikan bahasa Inggris yang kompeten dan mampu mengamalkan ajaran Tamansiswa. Program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris FKIP UST memiliki misi menyelenggarakan pendidikan bahasa Inggris untuk menghasilkan sarjana yang kompeten, mandiri, dan bertanggung jawab dalam melaksanakan profesi mereka. Melaksanakan penelitian untuk mengembangkan pendidikan bahasa Inggris serta keilmuan terkait. Menyelenggarakan kegiatan pengabdian kepada masyarakat di bidang pendidikan bahasa Inggris berdasarkan hasil kajian dan penelitian dosen untuk membantu meningkatkan kesejahteraan masyarakat dan mencerdaskan kehidupan bangsa. Pendidikan bahasa Inggris FKIP UST juga memiliki tujuan sebagai berikut: menghasilkan sarjana pendidikan bahasa Inggris yang kompeten dan berbudi pekerti luhur sesuai ajaran hidup Tamansiswa. Menghasilkan karya penelitian, kajian, dan publikasi karya ilmiah yang berkontribusi dalam mengembangkan keilmuan pendidikan bahasa Inggris demi kemajuan bangsa serta kemajuan peradaban dan kesejahteraan umat manusia. Pelaksanaan proses pembelajaran di program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris berjalan dengan aktif baik antar mahasiswa maupun dosen yang dilakukan secara tatap muka luring, daring, atau secara blended learning. Interaksi secara luring dilaksanakan di ruang perkuliahan, laboratorium, maupun tempat praktikum dengan memanfaatkan modul, handbook, e-book, maupun media pembelajaran lainnya. Interaksi secara daring memanfaatkan berbagai media seperti portal akademik, sistem informasi pembelajaran daring Sipedar, Edmodo, Zoom, Google Meet, Google Classroom, dan LMS lainnya. Sumber belajar dapat diakses dengan mudah oleh mahasiswa melalui laptop atau smartphone yang terkoneksi oleh internet. Sumber belajar mahasiswa diperoleh dari dosen melalui modul, handbook, dan juga e-book, perpustakaan online, serta mahasiswa dapat mengakses secara mandiri di Resource Center Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris. Semua perkuliahan teori, praktek, maupun seminar dilakukan sebanyak 16 kali pertemuan, termasuk ujian tengah semester dan ujian akhir semester. Kegiatan belajar mengajar dilaksanakan dalam bentuk ceramah, presentasi, diskusi, pemberian tugas baik lisan maupun tertulis. Tagihan mata kuliah berbentuk lisan, tertulis, atau produk. Untuk mendukung itu semua, tiap ruang perkuliahan disediakan LCD proyektor dan jaringan Wi-Fi di lingkungan kampus. Semua proses pembelajaran telah terdokumentasikan dengan baik dalam jurnal perkuliahan. Di bidang akademik, mahasiswa program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris FKIP Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa menjadi accredited N1 debater dalam ajang nasional Sunan Kalijaga English Debate Competition tahun 2017. Juara 2 dalam ajang International English Speech Contest for Rajabat and Asian Universities tahun 2018. Dan menjadi juara 1 dalam ajang International English Speech Contest for Rajabat and Asian Universities pada tahun 2019. Di bidang non-akademik, mahasiswa program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris FKIP Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa Yogyakarta menjadi juara 3 dalam ajang kejuaraan Taekwondo MTC Cup pada tahun 2017 dan juara 1 dalam ajang Kejurda Tarung Derajat Daerah Istimewa Yogyakarta pada tahun 2018. Program Studi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris FKIP Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa memiliki kekhasan dalam menyiapkan pendidik, yaitu mampu mengamalkan ajaran taman siswa. Ajaran taman siswa dalam pembelajaran di program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris antara lain sistem Among, Tringo, dan Trien. Sistem Among merupakan sistem pendidikan yang berjiwa kekeluargaan, bersendikan pada kodrat alam dan kemerdekaan. Suasana pembelajaran di program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris dilaksanakan secara efektif dan didasarkan pada standar proses pembelajaran yang memiliki karakteristik interaktif, holistik, integratif, saintifik, kontekstual, tematik, efektif, kolaboratif, dan berpusat pada mahasiswa. Proses pembelajaran di program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris menggunakan pendekatan TPEC dan sistem Among. Penyelenggaraan pendidikan di program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris memiliki keunggulan sebagai berikut. Mengimplementasikan ajaran taman siswa, kurikulum telah diselaraskan dengan KKNI level 6 dengan capaian pembelajaran yang disusun bersama Asosiasi Program Studi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris yang disertai dengan kemuktahiran IPTEX, serta menggunakan sistem Among dalam perkuliahan dengan berbasis Student-Centered Learning. Ruang sirkulasi program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris FKIP UST adalah ruang terbuka yang dibangun dan diperuntukkan bagi mahasiswa selain sebagai sarana tempat belajar terbuka atau tempat belajar di luar kelas. Ruang sirkulasi berguna dalam memenuhi sistem moving class, dengan kata lain, mahasiswa harus berpindah-pindah kelas saat pergantian jam perkuliahan sehingga bangunan harus dirancang sesuai dengan kebutuhan pengguna, khususnya pada ruang sirkulasi. Ruang sirkulasi memiliki dimensi ruang sirkulasi, konfigurasi jalur, bentuk ruang sirkulasi, dan hubungan antar ruang. Para staf tata usaha program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris FKIP UST ikut menunjang kualitas pelayanan akademik mahasiswa, membantu mengurus administrasi ketatausahaan baik bersifat umum maupun khusus, membantu tata laksana, administrasi kemahasiswaan, serta membantu administrasi ketenagaan atau kepegawaian. Untuk menunjang kegiatan perkuliahan para dosen, program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris FKIP UST juga menyediakan buku-buku referensi dalam bidang literatur, linguistik, dan English Language Teaching. Selain itu, referensi-referensi populer dan teknologi juga disediakan. Program Studi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris FKIP Universitas.
Salam dan bahagia. Program studi pendidikan seni rupa berdiri secara resmi berdasarkan Surat Keputusan Menteri Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan Republik Indonesia nomor 0201-0-1987 tentang pemberian status terdaftar kepada jurusan Pendidikan Bahasa dan Seni Program Studi Pendidikan Seni Rupa dan Kerajinan pada Fakultas Keguruan dan Ilmu Pendidikan di lingkungan Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa di Yogyakarta. Bangunan pendidikan seni rupa terintegrasi dengan kawasan cagar budaya yang terletak di lokasi yang sangat strategis, yakni di jalur utama Jalan Tamansiswa nomor 25 Yogyakarta. Berdampingan langsung dengan Museum Dewantara, Kirti Griya, dan Pendopo Agung Tamansiswa, menjadikan suasana pendidikan menjadi lebih terasa dan bernuansa budaya. Pola aktivitas belajar mengajar di program studi pendidikan seni rupa sepenuhnya mengacu, mengimplementasikan, dan mengembangkan ajaran hidup Tamansiswa yang dikonsep oleh Ki Hajar Dewantara, Bapak Pendidikan Nasional Republik Indonesia, yang kemudian dianugerahi gelar sebagai pahlawan nasional. Konsep pendidikan yang memerdekakan dengan sistem among dengan dasar asah, asih, asuh. Seiring berkembangnya waktu yang sangat pesat, program studi pendidikan seni rupa selalu tampil kompetitif dengan menyediakan sumber daya dosen dan tenaga kependidikan yang profesional di bidangnya, sarana dan prasarana perkuliahan, serta fasilitas pendukung lainnya yang dibutuhkan sesuai visi program studi pendidikan seni rupa, yakni pada tahun 2025 unggul menghasilkan sumber daya manusia pendidik seni rupa yang kreatif, inovatif, dinamis, dan mandiri berdasarkan ajaran hidup Tamansiswa. Didukung oleh fasilitas yang mumpuni dengan bangunan 3 lantai, program studi pendidikan seni rupa memiliki ruang administrasi dan belajar yang memadai. Memiliki 14 ruang kelas yang terdiri dari 8 ruang studio yang digunakan untuk praktik lukis, grafis, patung, multimedia, kriya batik, kriya kayu, dan kriya logam. 6 ruang kelas teori untuk memaksimalkan kompetensi keguruan mahasiswa serta ruang pamer di bangunan Pendopo Agung. Tidak saja fasilitas sarana dan prasarana yang memadai, proses perkuliahan untuk meningkatkan kualitas kompetensi diri pun menjadi alasan kuat mengapa penting untuk berkuliah di program studi pendidikan seni rupa Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa Yogyakarta. Selain dosen yang pakar di bidangnya, hampir semua dosen sudah memiliki hak kekayaan intelektual atau haki, serta memiliki publikasi jurnal internasional bereputasi terindeks Scopus. Untuk mengembangkan kompetensi dan meningkatkan kualitas sumber daya pendidik seni rupa, proses pendidikan ditambah dengan aktivitas rutin melakukan eksplorasi kreativitas ke berbagai sentra kerajinan dan industri sebagai bagian dari kuliah apresiasi bagi mahasiswa, melaksanakan berbagai workshop, seminar, dan simposium terkait seni, kunjungan dan studi langsung ke museum-museum dan studio seniman-seniman di Yogyakarta, untuk menjaga semangat berkesenian mahasiswa. Dengan intensitas aktivitas ini, telah mengantarkan mahasiswa program studi pendidikan seni rupa meraih prestasi berbagai kompetisi seni yang ada. Semua aktivitas kreatif mahasiswa diwadahi dengan intens mengadakan pameran berskala regional, nasional, dan internasional guna memantapkan praktik berkesenian. Untuk memupuk serta mendorong semangat berkesenian bagi mahasiswa, Prodi Pendidikan Seni Rupa selalu mengadakan kompetensi Dewantara Art Awards setiap tahun. Tidak saja keahlian seni, sebagai calon tenaga pendidik yang menjadi panutan anak didik dan masyarakat, mahasiswa pun dibekali kompetensi mengajar berdasarkan standar kurikulum nasional kekinian di Indonesia. Praktek mengajar di kampus sesama sejawat, kemudian terjun langsung praktek mengajar di sekolah-sekolah menengah yang tersebar di daerah istimewa Yogyakarta. Tidak saja itu, program studi pendidikan seni rupa pun telah bekerja sama dalam pengembangan kualifikasi seni dengan berbagai institusi dalam dan luar negeri. Untuk hubungan internasional, intens menjalin program dengan Universitas Teknologi Mara Malaysia, Universitas Malaysia Kelantan, Universitas Pendidikan Sultan Idris Malaysia, Seameo, Tie-Ups Internasional, University of Malaya, Tepsatri Rajabat University di Thailand, Friendship Force Indonesian, dan masih banyak yang lainnya. Tidak saja fokus pada pembentukan karakter pendidik bagi lulusannya, penelitian demi penelitian pun dilaksanakan oleh dosen bersama-sama dengan mahasiswa untuk memecahkan hipotesa yang ada menjadi pemahaman logika yang nyata demi terciptanya insan seni rupa yang berkepribadian luhur berdasarkan ajaran Tamansiswa sebagai kampus nasional kebangsaan. Universitas Sarjanawiyata, Tamansiswa, Yogyakarta.
Menjaga karya menuju tak terbatas dan melampauinya. Mantap kali DP-nya.
Dingin adalah sebuah musim, tapi kita akan selalu terasa hangat karena dalam kebersamaan.
karya menuju tak terbatas dan melampauinya. Mantap kali DP-nya.
Dingin adalah sebuah musim, tapi kita akan selalu terasa hangat karena dalam kebersamaan.
The three finalists that should perform on the final round. They are Congratulations for contestant number 9. And for the next contestant, I say congratulations for the contestant number 10. And last but not least, congratulations for the contestant number 12. And please prepare yourself around 5 minutes before the performance, because the judges would ask one question for each participant. Okay, thank you. Attention please, for the 3 finalists, I invite you to sit next to my left side here, please. attention for all the contestants. Here, I will read 3 more names as the finalists. And congratulations for contestant number 7, Putri Karen Isabella. Please come forward and sit to my left side. And for the next contestant, congratulations for contestant number 15, Murni Enggal Sanubari. And the last finalist, congratulations for contestant number 16, Muhammad Sidan Ravi Putra Anand. For the 6 finalists, please prepare yourself for around 5 minutes before we go to the final round. Thank you. Okay, attention please for the first finalist. Contestant number 9, Fahnia Anjani Maula Sulfa. Please come on stage and we will continue to the second round.
Hello, Vania. Are you happy now? I have one question for you. Why did you believe that communication in which people listen to one another can be a solution to bullying?
So, the reason I believe that communication is key to stopping this bullying problem, or at least try to reduce it, is because from the victim side, sometimes they feel unheard. And for the bully side, they sometimes feel like, hey, I'm here, I need attention. So we should communicate with them daily to show that we care about them and to show that we are listening, we're here for you. Like maybe for the victims, ask them how they are doing right now. Is there anyone who's bothering you at school or maybe on social media? And maybe for bullies, we should ask like, how do you feel about yourself? Or is there something that you want to tell me that you don't like about yourself? Or maybe, are you happy right now? Just as simple as that. But there's also some cases that the victims become the bully because they feel like, I need to get back at them and I can't just sit here being bullied. And that is also one more reason why I believe that communication is the key to stop this bullying problem. Because when there is a victim, you should also say, like, how do you respond to them? Like, what do you want to do about them when they do it again, when they bully you again? And I feel like it is the right thing to do to stop continuing bullying. That's all. Thank you.
Let's give a round of applause for finalist number 9. Thank you. Okay, next to the finalist number 10. Time is yours. Let's come on stage.
Oke, Mbak siapa namanya?
Putri Nada Khairunisa.
Putri Nada. Okay. At school, if you have been bullied or witnesses others been bullied, what will you do?
If I get bullied in school or someone get bullied in school, I can report it to the teacher or someone else, the parents or the teacher. And I will help them by giving them support that they can be proud of who they are, and they can be more confident. Yeah, that's what I will do if I get bullied or someone get bullied. Thank you.
Please give a round of applause for finalist number 10. Okay, next we move to finalist number 12, Rauna Kalilar. Time is yours.
Hello, Renat.
Hello.
Okay. Just one question for me. How do you think engaging young children with the concept of PR, pioneer, and report will be contribute to preventing and reducing case of bullying in our community?
Okay, thank you, the judges, for the question, and let me answer it. In my opinion, why I choose concept of PR, pioneers and reporters, because if if our friends got bullied, then we support them, like don't bother him, don't bother them, like just think positively. We can be the pioneers of like bullying. I'm sorry. When our friends got bullied and we support them, like don't bother him, don't bother them, we can be the pioneers of the representing of the school, like be bullying, don't bullying people, like something that. And then like reporters. Why reporters? when we got bullied, when our friends got bullied, we have to report to our teacher, like, Miss, I got bullied from someone, like, hey, I got bullied from him. What should I do? Am I look ugly? Am I look bad? That is reporters. Why we have to report a case of bullying. With that concept, we kind of prevent a case of bullying in Indonesia. We can reduce case of bullying in Indonesia by the concept of PR, pioneers and reporters. Maybe that's all from me. If there are any mistake, I'm saying so sorry. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the finalist number 12. And next, please welcome the finalist number 7, Putri Karen Isabella.
Hello. Yeah.
Do you think that the bullier can be a good person at the end?
Thank you for the question. For me, I think it could be, because if the bullier got advice from the teacher or from her or his friend, he or she could probably be a better person in the future. But if it's from the person who she or he doesn't want to be a better person in the future, it's his or her problem. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for the finalist number 7. And now I would like to call the finalist number 15, Murni Enggal Sanubari. Come on stage, please.
Okay, my question to Mbak Murni. Persons need to speak up when having bullying, and where or to who they need to go.
Okay. First of all, they have to talk to someone that they can trust, perhaps their parents or their teachers. We have counseling teacher at school as well, right? That is the function of a counseling teacher at school, to solve such cases about bullying and all that stuff. And there are also some stakeholders or even a kind of organization that specifically talking about that issue, solving problems of that issues, protecting the victims as well. And they give like personal counseling session for free for all the victims. So your identity will be kept secret by them. So yeah, if it's talking about who can we report to, it's maybe their parents, their teachers, or maybe their stakeholders. And there's also an organization at schools called as PIK-R, which is something about counseling. They're like friends who act as a counselor. They will help them to speak up to the teachers. So we can use that kind of organizations or people to talk about, because sometimes people just cannot be trusted. Some people like The parents may not be concerned about this thing. Some parents might be denial about the evidence that their children's facing, and that's why we need to work on that. If their parents or their friends could not be the one to talk about that, then we should be the one. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, for anybody, if you find some difficulties, you can come to Psychology Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa. We have a psychological clinical for you.
Thank you for finalist number 15. And now we move to the last finalist. Please welcome Muhammad Sidan Rafi Putra Ananta.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Ravi. Just one question. In your opinion, how school or teachers prevent the bullying in the school?
How can school and teachers can prevent bullying? All right. Bullying happens because of certain conditions. They might want to influence others. They might want to dominate against others. And this happens because the bully, depending on the situation, depending on what kinds of lives they've lived before, depending on their childhood, depending on what kind of household they live in, all of these factors combine into what we call as a bully. Now, in schools, the role of a teacher is to become someone who can be a mediator, someone who can solve the problem between two pupils. So basically, one is fighting, one is trying to defend themselves. As a teacher, what we can do is to first analyze and identify who is the bully, who is the victim. And from that, must take actions, certain logical actions to prevent them from bullying ever again. Ask the bully, why are you bullying? Ask the victim, what have you done? What are you trying to achieve when you bully this person? By doing that, you can solve the problem. You can solve the problem from the roots. Ask the parents, why is your child like this? What kind of childhood have you influenced your child so that your child is something or someone or have become someone who is a bully? And from that on, from there, they can solve the problem. Preventing, analyzing who's the bully, who's the victim, asking the questions, and becoming someone who can become a mediator. That is the role of a teacher, the role of the school, an institution or any kind of educational institution. That is how, to answer your question, how can teachers and students prevent bullying, become a mediator, find the root of the problem, and solve it. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you for the last finalist and for all the finalists. Thank you so much and for your great answer. And now I leave it to the judges to discuss about the best of the best finalists as the winners and the runners-up. And all the finalists, I invite you all to come on stage for taking photos together. I also would like to invite all the judges to come on stage and take photo with all the finalists. And now I would like to invite all the contestants and all the participants for taking photos together on the stage with all the judges. For all the contestants, please come on stage. Thank you for all the participants, all the contestants, and all the judges. attention for all the finalists, I would like to announce that the winner announcement and the reward would be given tomorrow at 6 p.m. in the afternoon at the main stage. But it's okay if you couldn't attend the activity for tomorrow, you could pick up the prize on Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, we have come to the end of the event. Thank you for all the judges, participants, supporters, audience, and all of us for attending this event. With all committees, we also would like to apologize all mistakes that occurred during this event. I am Hildegarde Dijan signing off. Thank you and see you in the next Universitas Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa anniversary celebration in 2024. Thank you.